One of the most common mistakes we see when people start modifying their cars is going straight for power. But the reality is, if your suspension isn't sorted, adding power won't make your car faster. It'll just make it harder to drive. Look in the background here. This is videos of me driving a 230 horsepower G35 with terrible suspension setup. Look at how hard I'm working just to keep the thing on the pavement. People tend to forget that every bit of power your engine makes has to go through the tires, and suspension is what decides how well those tires stay in contact with the road. People tend to think that speed only comes from the straights. This is true, but there's just as much speed to be found in the corners. A properly set up suspension lets you brake later, turn in with confidence, and get back to throttle sooner. All of a sudden, the car feels a lot faster without touching the engine. Suspension isn't just about grip, it's about feedback. Well-designed suspension tells you how much grip you have when you're approaching the limit and how the car will react if you push just a little bit harder. That kind of feedback is what builds up your confidence as a driver, and that confidence unlocks speed. Horsepower gets expensive fast. Adding 20 horsepower can easily cost a few $1,000s once you factor in parts, tuning, and labor. Here's what most people don't realize. For roughly the same money, you can install a set of TL1 coilovers and see bigger gains in lap time than that 20 horsepower would ever give you. Why? Because the suspension will help you improve your driver mod. Anybody who's ever driven on track knows the driver mod is the most important part, and adding more power is never going to make you a better driver. Plain and simple.